Yeah, Labour government show progress in many ways. They take your tears and turn your fears into joy and into cheers. Labour, Labour, Labour. For another 25 years. If you really love this country, Labour Party. It is your foregone conclusion. On the successful focusing on the future. Keep you forever. We voting for Labour. Securing the future. On the road to success. Nothing short of progress. Let the world take us to the next level.
Good night, Thomas and friends. Good night. Showers of blessings. The Lord is saying to us tonight, this is a blessed gathering. We are here to rescue this nation. Antigua and Barbuda, you are going to be rescued by the Antigua Labour Party. Are you ready to fight with us? Are you ready to vote the UPP out of government? Comrades and friends, I was in Syria last night. I had a talk with a lady. She said to me, why should I vote for Gaston Browne? Why should I vote for the Antigua Labour Party? Well, she told me one thing for sure, and that is, she will not be voting for Colin Derrick. Madam, I know you're hearing my voice. Listen to me. I'll tell you why I must vote for Gaston. Gaston is a dynamic man, a fearless person. He fears no man. He stands for principle, he stands for justice, and he stands for fair play. Gaston is a man who remembers his roots, and I am proud tonight to be here as the supporter of Gaston Browne and to ask you, the people of St. John City West, to give him your vote at the next general elections. That man is a leader. Gaston Browne, elected in Parliament, what did he do? The computer center right across the road. He was instrumental in getting the fisheries project across there. Gaston Browne reclaimed lands and gave it to people from the point. Gaston Browne cares about the people. He loves you. He's always there for you. And one thing I can say for you for sure, Gaston Browne will not be drunk anywhere. Gaston Browne will not be drunk anywhere. So when you vote on election day, remember, you've got to vote for the man with the plan, the man who has your interest at heart, the man who will make Antigua and Barbuda turn around and once more be prosperous. Madam, I know you're listening to me, and I'll tell you why you must vote for the Antigua Labour Party in the next election. The UPP came to election. They promised you all kinds of things. They promised no taxes. What did they do? More taxes in your tail. Income tax, ABST, property tax. They promised, look at this government. You have so many ministers. You don't need those ministers to run government. What did they do? They increased the number of ministers in government. They said, they complained, so many cars on the road, government cars all over the place, wastages. What did they do? Every time you turn around this place, government cars coming out of all areas of the country. This government is the most incompetent and inept government in the entire world. We cannot afford anymore to stand by and allow Antiguans and Barbudans to suffer. Hardship is the day. Everybody complains. No money in their pocket. Can't buy food. Can't pay your rent. Cannot pay your mortgage at the bank. Is that what you people want? Don't you think it's time to get a government that cares for you? A government that will make certain we put money in your pocket so that at the end of the day, you can have a choice as to what you want to buy, a choice as to what you want to wear, a choice as to where you're going, and a choice to make life better. Let me tell you this, comrades and friends. If you want to make your life better, you have to vote for Labour. And if you want to have Antigua and Barbuda once more the best country in the region, you've got to vote for Gaston. Comrades and friends, we in the Antigua Labour Party recognized that we had a serious crime problem in Antigua. We organized a crime symposium. We invited the UPP. They never came. We tried to extend a hand to them. They never listened. We in the Antigua Labour Party recognized that tourism was the biggest earner and contributor to our GDP. We sat back. We looked at the situation and we said, you know something? In order to protect tourism, we are going to make certain that on the beaches from 6 in the morning to 6 at night, we're going to have police on the beach. We said, where there are lots of tourists, we will have the army watching the hotels, giving protection to the people who came here. If you can remember, on Thursday night this week at Rural East, we made the very statement. And what happened? We cannot say we are happy with what happened because we are Antiguans. But because this government did nothing to assist the problem, what happened? Another man murdered again. Another man murdered again. And as Chet Green, my comrade, said to you, the reason is because the government has no plan as how to fight crime. Chet Green has indicated to you that for months, for years, we have been complaining that in Falmouth area, robberies, thefts, violence, housebreaking and larceny, nothing at all done. Are you telling me that it's only now that this government recognizes that something has to be done? We the Antigua Labour Party, are the experienced persons. We know how to cope with problems. Under Lester Bryan Bird's leadership, we will be able to turn this country around. We'll be able to give you more work. We'll be able to talk to investors. We won't drive Stanford away. Do you know something? SDC has laid off 400 persons. Jolly Beach Hotel has laid off another 150 persons. Listen, do you understand that when one man goes home from work, his wife or girlfriend and children also suffer? Don't you see what's going to happen? Very soon in Antigua, we are going to be a country that, as Baldwin Spencer said, will come like Haiti. He said so. He said that. We won't make it happen. We are Antiguans. We are Barbudans. We are proud. We are going to fight. Are you going to fight with us? Are you going to make certain that we're going to get those guys out of power? I'm asking you, comrades and friends. Gaston Browne is the best man, the best person for St. John City West. Gaston Browne always makes sure that he thinks about you, the people. I can remember when the IMF came and recommended that we send home civil servants in order to cut the wage bill. Gaston Browne stood up. He said, no way. On the Lester Bryan Bird told us in cabinet, the Antigua Labour Party is a party that put people first. The Antigua Labour Party is a party that ensures that people keep their jobs. Because with jobs, there is dignity. Comrades and friends, I ask you, are you prepared to have your lives go down the drain? Aren't you prepared to do what you must to make certain that we win the next general elections? Well, let me tell you, go for your neighbors, go for your friends, talk to your enemies, embrace everybody, because we can't do it without you. We need you to help us to help you. So all I can tell you, comrades and friends, we must not allow the UPP government to get an extermination in this country. They're going to threaten you. They're going to frighten you. They're going to make the foreigners suffer. They're going to come and make your life miserable. They're going to be put scare and fear in your hearts. But remember, with God's help and with prayers, they're going to try to hurt us, but they cannot. Because once God is on your side, no man can overcome you. So, comrades and friends, I say to you all tonight, be firm, be strong, vote for the Antigua Labour Party, and let us turn this country around. Comrades and friends, I ask you, say a prayer.